That's 50%.
Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain a decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist,
has the same graphics as Grim Fandango.
My mother's living room wall.
And you are Munkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the elf burrow. Oh, then, if it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day... What's going on? No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right, we should get help. Quick, back to the elf burrow. Oh boy.
One spirited loop later. Oh, she jumped on the dragon before it took off?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. You can move, was it Evo? Using the left mouse button. Okay, left mouse button. Oh, okay.
Huh. One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Okay, swing. Use the rope, click it again. Whee! Examine the cage and speak to the gremlin. Alright. Examine the cage.
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet.
I bet he's cold. Speak to the gremlin.
Hey, hello, you there?
Who are you?
Oh, the voice actors for this game were the same ones that were in Deponia. I'm a wood elf who's going to save the day. Call me Evo. The question is, in fact, who are you and why were you kidnapped? Well, we'll just start at the beginning like we always do.
My name is...
Never mind. There's something you have to do for me. What am I talking about? It's not just for me. It's for the Alliance.
I've no particular interest in the Alliance.
I don't care. This has to do with everyone. Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something. Something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
Let me guess. Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge to achieve world domination?
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring.
Ah, back to Mordor.
Take it to the Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. The book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be. The pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
Okay, so let's do it.
Are you mad? Get me out of here! As long as there's a chance of being rescued, I'm not going to sacrifice myself to Mortroga.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
Just like my old bones. But it's not a bad idea. On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That was a joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
I can't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
I'll be here if you
No
need
idea
me.
what's going on here, but I should probably release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that.
The rope.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. This is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope.
At load.
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot. That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut.
Hopefully we can still hear her, right?
Hey, MacGuffin.
There we go.
What is it?
That kidnapper with his troll, who is he?
The sorcerer. He's called Monkus. He's the son of the Archwitch Mortroga.
The Archwitch? How did she know that you'd made such an important discovery?
Beetle, my servant. I sent him on a secret mission to the Archmage. They must have caught him. Poor Beetle.
Isn't it a trifle improbable that a 50-metre-long dragon with a pathetically small wingspan could be physically capable of transporting such a substantial amount of gear?
How should I know? I'm an archaeologist, not an aeronautical scientist. I don't concern myself with trivialities. I see it flying, so I believe it.
I, however, find it illogical.
Then it must be magic.
Hmm?
If something isn't logical in this world, then it's always down to magic. Very practical. You can explain everything like that. Something's flying that can't fly? Magic!
Can we talk through this plan again, just to be sure?
You come up with a way to release the cage.
Release
As
the
soon
cage.
as we're flying close to the ground in the White Ridge Mountains, you let me and the cage drop, and then jump yourself.
Do you think you'll survive the impact?
I hope so. The dragon will have to fly close to the mountain peaks. There are lots of pine trees and snowdrifts there.
And chasms and canyons and rocks?
Yes, I know. But I've got to get back to my cottage and get the book from my cellar. They mustn't get their hands on it.
The cage has been secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Then get your hands on one. My kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true. If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strut there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
A whip?
It's always
Whip?
served me well. You can
A
use
whip.
it as a rope.
You'll find the whip just as the other object in the inventory. Move the mouse to the bottom edge of the screen to open the inventory. I'm at the bottom edge of the screen. Where's the inventory? Click on it.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
Carry on. Ka-cha! I had to turn the ambient sounds off. There's a door. I guess that means that's the exit, right?
What? Yes, I was evil and beastly. Yes, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes. I have to go. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too. Oh, by the gods, how I hate her! No, not much longer, Monkus, not much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands. But you have to be careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents everywhere. And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin.
Look at flag.
A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing.
Oh, I can untie it.
Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
Oh, good. I got a stick. I
think I can reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over here would be a bit risky. The goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could say, uh-oh.
Examine.
I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me.
And now we can get the doodly-doo, right? Yoink. Yoink.
That was elegant.
Down. Speak to the gremlin.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
For Nico's sake, we're going to do the plan.
Can we talk through this plan again, just to be sure?
You come up with a way to release the cage. As soon as we're flying close to the ground in the White Ridge Mountains, you let me in the cage drop and then jump yourself.
Do you think you'll survive the impact?
I hope so. The dragon will have to fly close to the mountain peaks. There are lots of pine trees and snowdrifts there.
And chasms and canyons and rocks.
Yes, I know. But I've got to get back to my cottage and get the book from my cellar. They mustn't get their hands on it.
Oh, the book. Can't get their hands on the book.
So what is this discovery of yours, then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. And actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact... where it is hidden.
Artifact? It? This is getting more and more cliché.
Cliché? The struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
You mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky. I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Are you really sure?
I am. But if I don't survive or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Oh,
you mean if you die, the young, sexy elf will become the hero of this story rather than an old, dishevelled gremlin? How improbable.
Don't talk, just cut me free!
The right moment is close. There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
We're going to have a cutscene of him falling. She missed the rope and cut the saddle. Oh, now it starts. His Majesty's Hero interactive app. Oh look, you're in time for the beginning of the game. Thumbnail. Good thing I'm already deaf.
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, yeah?
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops, and if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're not a hero yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see. We'll see.
Fire. Look at the stove. Oh,
Dwarfs are
cool
excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof.
Look at the wooden box.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept. A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
Really? I didn't want to speak to him. I wanted...
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
There's a note.
It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast. That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings.
Kitchen?
The Master Brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar. An old, rather dirty cooking pot.
Oh, take the cooking pot.
Ah! Mutant
Whoa.
slime.
Mutant
Maybe I
slime.
should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding. A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the Master Brewer pays to things like this. The stove isn't used much, though this morning the Master Brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it. The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon. Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
That's fast food?
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain, although I wouldn't bet on it still working. The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
Take the rubbish.
That's the exit, but I can't call it a day yet. First I have to teach the house robot to catch rats.
Master Brewer.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Did you know there's an evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say, as long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good, but then, bam! The finish is all off, earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just one pint.
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
So I can call it a day once the robot has caught the rat?
Aye, you can go back home and get some sleep.